Good evening and welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight. So tonight we are going to be playing and experimenting with various wooden items. So hopefully we can make some satisfying sounds. But before I start, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you always know when I upload a new video. And also make sure you leave a comment. One of my favorite things to do is read and reply to you. I also love it when you tell me where you're watching from in the world. I just find it so fascinating. But enough of that. Let's set the scene. You're staying at a beautiful, picturesque boutique cabin which is nestled in the woods. It's surrounded by lush, shady trees, and out the front of it are a scattering of armchairs that are encircling a fire pit. Although the cabin is shaded by trees, it's been exceptionally hot and humid. So to cool off, you've been down by the lake for most of the day, frolicking and swimming. The sun is starting to set, so you decide to make your way back to the cabin and collapse in one of those super plush armchairs that are at the front of it. The stark heat of the day has dropped to the most perfect mellow warmth, and you feel your body start to really relax now. You feel all warm, fuzzy and tired as you start to doze whilst lounging in that incredibly comfortable armchair. It's just so cozy. You feel as though you're melting into a cloud. As the sun is setting, the fairy lights start to come on, and all of the woodland critters start to sing their harmony. Someone lights the bonfire, and the sound of the crackling flames just add to the most beautifully peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. In that moment, you feel a deep contentedness and think to yourself, this is what life is all about. There is nowhere else I need to be right now. So first of all, I have a few wooden instruments that I would like to show you. Okay. So first of all, I have this little wooden instrument. I'm not sure, but I think this came from Bali. Although the dotted painting at the top looks like Aboriginal artwork to me. It's rounded. And almost looks as though it was made out of a coconut shell. It has these prongs here. Which make a really nice sound actually. So I'll play it for you and see what you think. I don't know what this is called, so if you know, leave a comment and let me know. Next wooden item is this instrument here. I actually used it in my previous video and I really enjoyed the sound that it made. It's like having your brain massaged. Go behind you. Do you like this sound? I really enjoy it. I have to say, a few of the wooden items that I'm going to be using are my nephews. My sister loves wooden toys, and I found that some of them actually make some really good sounds. And they inspired me to make this video. Okay. Love it. Okay, let's move on. So this next wooden item is really cool. Do you know who this is? Arguably one of the most talented guitarists whoever lived. So this is a 3-string cigar box guitar. So cigars traditionally came in these neat wooden boxes. I don't know if they do anymore, but my dad actually made this. It's handmade. My dad is a very talented, creative man. And he really enjoys working with wood. So he sourced these cigar boxes and the wood. It's all hand carved. He sanded the wood back and stained it and lacquered it. He also strung it, and all these details are done by hand. But this picture of Jimi Hendrix on the front was done by a laser cutter. But other than that, everything was made by hand. Let's see if I remember how to play something. So next wooden item is this rattle. So I actually bought this for my nephew about 9 months ago when he was a newborn. And I think it just makes such a nice sound. I actually used this in my last video as well. Don't worry, I will return this to my nephew. He has plenty of other toys to play with in the meantime. Let me know, do you enjoy this kind of sound? I know I do. for the people who love tapping, myself included. So this is actually a nail brush, but let's take a moment for my nails. Look how stunning they are. I'm obsessed. These look like frosted glass. Brush you. Next, I have this little wooden trinket box. I wonder what surprises we have inside. Let's have a look. It's a little stone heart. So this next item is another one of my nephew's toys. It's a sensory toy. And it's made of wood that's been painted. And it feels so nice in your hands. It makes a really nice click-clacky sound. My sister said when she bought it, the reviews from the parents said that they enjoyed it more than their child. And I can see that. So enjoy the click-clacky sound of the colourful wooden bowls. Let's go behind. behind you a little bit. Okay. Next, I have this little wooden box. Should we take a look inside? Yeah? Okay. More hearts. Another click clacky sound. Click clacky. Let's just stamp here. Or just go Next, I have some cork, which is usually a very popular trigger, and I am cheating a little bit because technically cork isn't wood, although it does come from an evergreen oak tree. It is actually a dead tissue which has no odour or taste, which is why it's commonly used in things like wine bottles. The first time I ever saw an oak cork tree was last year when I went to a winery. There was one out the front, and it really amazed me. It was, when you touched it, squishy. So that is something new I learned about cork. I've actually used this wooden bowl as a prop in a couple of my videos. I first used it in my Princess Zelda video, and then my Interstellar Space Travel Part 2 video. I really like it. It was actually the mortar part of a modern pestle, but I had to throw out the pestle because my dog found it and thought it was a stick, so it got chewed up. But the bowl was fine, thankfully. So put some rice in it. So I thought it might make a nice sound. I don't know. What do you think? Does it sound alright? Go behind you. Okay. Next, I want to show you my wooden heart. Like the cigar box guitar, my dad actually made this for me when I was a little girl, and I just wanted to show it to you because it's beautiful and I love it. I think he made my brother one as well, but he carved a fish. But I've kept it for all these years because I just love it so much. And a few years ago, for my birthday, my dad brought me this necklace to go with my heart because he remembered. Let's cleanse the palette. Cleanse the palette. Cleanse the palette. So I have a couple of items left. Next, I have this piece of wood with a beautiful painting on it. I actually bought this from an antique store as a prop to use in my video Miss Nothing Store of Oddities and Curiosities. But when I saw it, I fell in love with it. When I buy props for videos, I always try to buy things that I know I will use or keep. This is very Australiana picture, which is where I'm from. It has a kookaburra, an ibis in the lake, and gum trees all around. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. Lastly, I have this little wooden tulip. it is just so sweet. I made a travel agent video a couple of years ago now on the Netherlands, and the Netherlands are definitely known for their tulips. Although tulips may not have originated from there, they are one of the world's top tulip exporters. And my mum's parents were from Holland. So whenever I see a tulip, it always makes me think of them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. And I hope you have sweet dreams. And have the most restful sleep that you possibly can. I love and appreciate you. And I will see you in my next video.